Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
Let's get back to more Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth on Lone Star Community Radio.
Hey, welcome back to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. I am Jen.
And I am your girl, Merideth. I know Jen was ready for something to mess up because this morning we've had some issues. So she was like, what is it this time? What is it this time? And that's why she's like, okay, what we going to get here? Who's coming on? George? No, we're back to the show.
Gotcha.
We're back to the show.
Gotcha. Yes.
Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, we had a little bit of wildness happen, but that's really what live radio is all about. You know, you just kind of roll with those punches.
Yes.
And we took a couple this morning, but we're back on it. And we got the bonus pleasure of having, of course, to be able to talk about Buster's crawfish and the crawfish season. I began as a distance, could see them, and I'd eat like the crawfish etouffee. But then, yes, once I started getting in the habit, every season,
I'm
looking
glad I
forward
told
to
you to
it.
go talk to them.
Oh, yeah. No, but you did right, girl.
Yeah.
Plus, if you're like me, I'm not going to lie. During the week, I'm slammed, okay? And
Yes.
I do not have a crawfish, like, boiler or whatever it's called. Like, clearly you know I do not cook it myself, but I will eat some.
She doesn't cook much.
I do. I'm getting better.
I don't think she does.
I'm a light bloomer. And that's all right, because my man knows how to cook. Right, B. He said macaroni and cheese and pizza. Okay. Baby steps. We're learning together. All right. So coming in this season, wanting to eat more crawfish, wanting to know what's good about it, and it was so great having them and hearing it. Plus, doesn't it make you just smile to hear sun shines out and hear a Louisiana man talking to you? It's
Yes.
just, it makes you happy. You're like, man,
Yes.
this is crawfish season. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So this week, of course, like always, we love having good news. Right?
Absolutely.
Tell them how the good Share the Sweetness came on.
Well, we are really just everything that you read online or everything you hear on the news is all very negative and just down. It just brings you down. And we wanted to share stories that were more positive and uplifting
Right?
to counterbalance some of that negativity.
Perfect. No, and I was thinking perfect word for it because we're not naive. I mean, we keep in the know on the news. We like to know what's going on in our community and in our nation. And then, of course, you know, as mama bears, we have to, you know, look out for what's going on.
Right.
So we are definitely in it. But we also, this is something on Saturdays you can look to us for is that, you know, we like to keep it light, friendly. I mean, every now and then I got my grit coming at me, but that's still the joys of Grit and Grace. You know, we
Right.
like to bring it and have fun. You know, it's going to be
Absolutely.
gritty, but it's going to be fun.
Yes.
And one of the great things is share the sweetness. And the response from the fans has been huge, right? People love it. They
Yes,
want some
they
good
do.
stuff. So much that we started calling it a hashtag. One day it will pick up and roam the earth.
One day,
One day.
if we can just get people to start using it.
Yes, you ghost listeners, we know you're out there. Hashtag share the
Share
sweetness.
the sweetness.
One thing that's kind of funny is when we try to do it simultaneous, we sometimes don't, but it's so funny. I'm all.
What's
So
this? We don't
hashtag-
know.
Hashtag
We,
share the
we don't know when we're going to try to do simultaneous.
I know. Let's go. Ready? Hashtag. No, you're supposed to. I was
Well,
trying
you're
to.
not supposed to do it that fast. If we're going to do it simultaneously, you're not trying to like race.
Well, it was a race. Okay, let's have a race. 1, 2, 3.
Share the
Hashtag.
sweetness.
No, I did hashtag though. You gotta one more time. 1, 2, 3. Hashtag. She's not playing. Fine, forget it. She's looking at her phone because she's social media queen, and that's what she does.
Yes, and somebody just commented.
Hashtag.
I don't know. Let's
Okay.
see. Let's see what she had to say.
Uh-oh. Has Meredith been drinking? No, I have not. Okay.
Well, we don't know what's in that cup that she's drinking with a straw.
But I have a straw. My hair's not up, so it's not crawfish time yet. But the doors have just opened.
Thank you so much for doing the Share the Sweetness. I love, love, love it.
Aw, thank you. Who's that?
Amanda from Hockley.
Oh, Amanda. She's one of our all-star fans. Gonna call it right now. In fact, All-Star Amanda. She is so sweet, because especially we hadn't given the sweetness out yet, so just the idea of it, and she's
Right.
excited. All right, you kick it
Right.
off, right? No, I love your
Let me
right.
kick it off. Let me kick off our Share the Sweetness.
Hashtag Sarah.
See? You can't even do it.
I know, I'm totally suck.
Some North Carolina deputies went to a recent daddy-daughter, mother-son dance. Bondley Elementary School in the Chatham County community of Bear Creek of North Carolina held the dance, and nearly 100 students in kindergarten through 5th grade attended. 4 deputies, 3 men and 1 woman, attended with the idea of replacing the missing parents. Photos posted on Facebook showed their act of kindness worked. They not only successfully coaxed children to the dance floor, but some of the kids actually started showing off their dance moves. The event was sponsored by the Bondley School Parent-Teacher Association and raised over $700 for school programs. And the 4 deputies have been praised on social media for their act of kindness.
I love that.
Yes, that one's awesome.
And I think that's something we can expect from a lot of our first responders. They just have that giving heart, you know?
They do, yes.
And it's those moments when you reach out in the community.
Well, I mean, they are servants. They have a servant's heart.
That is so true. And that's something that I think is so great about just first responders across the world, you know, and in particular in the U.S. So love that they're out there just giving love and making sure everybody has fun. And I love a party starter, especially it's hard to get on the dance floor, be those first ones out there. Apparently, the domino effect. Get out there, just kind of loosen up. Everybody likes to dance. Everybody loves the computer, the robot. Dang it, whatever you call it. And then the Running Man. What? The Couch Patch? What? MC Hammer? It's a lot easier behind the booth because if I have to do it on the stage.
Because nobody can see it.
Touche, mama.
Oh my God!
Upside the
Share
head.
the sweetness.
Yeah, she is sharing it up in here. Up in here. I knew I could hit it. Sorry, I had to try that again.
Okay.
Yes, sharing the sweetness. So I got one too that you
Yeah.
gotta give me your thoughts on. This is to be this person, okay? One teen hits the jackpot on her first try.
A teenager?
Crazy.
What?
A Canadian teen is going to receive $1,000 a week for the rest of her life after buying a winning lottery ticket on her first purchase
Oh
attempt.
my gosh.
Hold up. First purchase attempt? This is wild.
And $1,000 a month for the rest of her life.
No, $1,000
a week. So what I was thinking was that's $4,000 a month.
And that's just there. That's just there. That's just the breathing factor. Like you breathe, you get up and breathe. There it is. Once a week.
That's right.
That's all you need. I mean, what? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me finish your story.
There is more to the story.
I know. Charlie Lagarde, now this is out of Canada, so everybody kind of recognize that, who bought a $4 scratch-off lottery ticket along with a bottle of sparkling wine on the 13th of this month. Went for her celebrating for her 18th birthday, right? Well, she realized she won the grand prize when she got home. After sharing the good news with her family, Gard took a few weeks to figure out what she wanted to receive, either the $1 million or opt for the $1,000 payouts per week throughout life. Throughout life. I don't mean to sound scary. I'm just emphasizing throughout her life, and she just turned 18. Now, this is in Quebec, because, when I saw 18 getting sparkling wine, what? But
Actually, it's in Montreal.
oh, in Montreal, thank you. Thank you, Encyclopedia. I'm going to call you NC. Thank you, NC.
You're welcome.
Which regulates the lotteries in the area. That's from the Lotto Quebec. But she claimed her prize this recent Monday at the headquarters right there in Montreal. Lagarde said she plans to use her winnings to pursue her passion of travel, study photography, and fulfill her eventual dream of working for National Geographic. I think the stars are going to align for you, Charlie.
Right?
Good night. If we did not have to worry about the day in and day out and exploring our passion, and then as a bonus, maybe try to get to our dream job, it'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it, guys?
Right.
Man, that's some sweetness right there. So, Course Tard, and I'm probably mess that up, the retailer where the lotteries actually purchase the winning ticket right there, they'll even themselves receive the $10,000 prize, or a $10,000 prize, excuse me. And that's what I love too. Anytime I do my scratch offs, like when I go to the store, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, look, we're all in on this, right? Me and you. So why don't you, talking to the clerk, by the way.
Right.
I'm not,
Right.
I mean, I would talk to my lotto ticket. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, first is eye contact with the guy, like me and you. It could be a win-win. Like, let's do this together, and get me the best ticket. Give me the luckiest ticket. Have you been that person? It's like, can I
No.
get the lucky ticket?
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
Well, I could tell you, it doesn't necessarily work. Man, what would you do though? What, $1,000 a week for the rest of your life? I mean,
Well,
it's
I'm
not.
old, so I probably don't have that much time left in my life.
Oh, shush. But that's like straight up at least $52,000 a year, which, you know, of course, it's doable to live on for sure. But, you know, it's just, it would be great.
$52,000 a year, and that's not even your income.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, you'd still want to work. Like, that seems like the win-win. And I maybe also kind of sharing these thoughts with the powers that be. Because I'd still work, and I'd give back to my community. You ever do that? Like, when you talk about the lotto to yourself, you're like, I want to win. I won't be like those other... I won't be a waster. I'll give back.
I won't fall into a life of drugs and crime.
I hope not. Good night. I don't think I would. Look at you. You're crazy. No, but
It's called the lottery curse. It's a real thing.
I have seen those shows.
So many people
Oh, yeah.
that win the lottery, they fall into, they become broker than they ever were, and drugs, and
But, you know, there was somebody...
Too much money.
Somebody who recently, and this happened like, I want to say, I mean, within the last month, that this one woman that won, it may have been New York or somewhere, she went to court about disclosing her name.
Yes.
And I thought that was so smart because I guess whatever, because, you know, everybody and their mama goes after them.
Exactly. And you should not be required to put out who you should be able to remain anonymous if you win something like that.
Well, yes, because, you know, of
you
course.
You can in the state of Texas, by the way.
Yes, thank you. Stephen F. Austin, one of the founding fathers, who probably thought of that and just left it in his diary for somebody to add.
Oh, yeah, because they knew all about the lottery back then.
Well, I think it was a gamble coming to America, yes?
Probably.
All right. Well, yeah, you're probably right. It wasn't spelled out there, but he was a smart man. Okay, so, yeah.
Could have been Sam Houston. Just saying.
No, I don't think it was. I checked my books. It was not him. Okay, so I would definitely, I just want the last couple seconds to say, if I did, and I'm speaking to the powers that be, that Grit and Grace, we would go and travel a lot of our fans, visit them. We'd also spend some time traveling the world together in Dreamland. Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be very nice.
I mean, together. But
Absolutely.
we'd go together. We like tag team, and then, you know, of course, any place we didn't get kicked out of, you'd hear about it. Yay! In fact, we got to do our Dreamland next. I want some Dreamland action. And when I was talking to Jen yesterday, she had the perfect one. It got me all mad because I was like, dang it. She always picks good ones.
You wouldn't have picked this one anyway.
Probably not. It's just not my thing. But at the same time, you know.
Why? Because it's international?
Stop. I was going to say, because you know I'm square. But I am a little square. Shush. All right, we're going to take a...
She's like, I'm staying in the 48 contingent unit.
Hater. All right, y'all stay tuned. It's Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. We got Dreamland coming up next.